Hey folks, Mark here. Just about to play a few holes at Wachusett Country Club. I think I got the pronunciation right. I'm not gonna lie, I had to look it up and listen to one, and that's how the guy said it. Sounded a little robotic though, so my apologies. Jay Wheels asked for a few holes. For those who aren't familiar, I'm using TPS 7.1, which is the new Trackman Performance Studio with possible tournament play coming very, very soon. And this is Virtual Golf 2.0. Okay, so he said hole 5 is really cool, so I'm going to play through to 5. So I'll give you his flyby just on the first hole. For the rest of it, going to play pretty quick and skip the flybys. Keep things moving. Made a couple changes, by the way, this time versus a video I posted earlier. Brought the camera up a little closer. Also had switched, you'll see, to the long comet. I found the last one you couldn't see my ball at all, so some people might have been wanting to see how the ball travels through the air, the very short delay and whatnot. So I changed it to long comet, which I don't like as much because coming into greens, it can hide your ball. If you hit a very straight ball in, you can't really even see where your ball's at. But it should be better for purposes of this. So here we go. Yeah, definitely very easy, much easier to see with that long comet. And this is on camera follow mode. There's follow and broadcast. I don't like broadcast. I like seeing the ball flight as much as possible from behind. Actually, Virtual Golf 1.0 had an option called player, and then it would snap. I like that one the best. I go player and then snap forward. So it would just kind of snap forward to show you the landing, the last maybe 10% of the flight, but the rest of it you'd watch it all from behind, just like real golf. That's coming in pretty straight, so you might see what I mean. It didn't really hide that one. I guess the long comet's not that bad. So 7 feet, playing 8-foot gimmies, which is the shortest option Trackman has. Although interestingly enough, I was just playing with my boy, my 8-year-old, and it made him putt an 11-inch putt and a 3-foot putt, and it read them both perfectly. So I don't know what it was all about. Looks like everything will feed down there, but if I go too aggressive right, probably agua. Let's get a soft one here. Maybe a little too soft in play though, where'd my tee go? Sometimes they hide under here. Yep. Virtues, I was talking about them earlier, really loving it, goes forward every time. Ooh, baby. Tree trouble. Guess that wasn't the play after all. So, in Virtual Golf 2.0 Trackman, those trees are real. I think even there it might kick it on me. I'm going to go right there because that looks like a pretty good spot to come into the green anyway. Might have to yell 4 here. Playing up to the other hole. We'll use that fairway. So you see the trickle out once again. Virtual Golf 2.0, you get a lot of that trickle out, whether it's on the greens or anywhere else, makes the chipping very realistic and difficult. 2 down. Maybe a little much with that downhill. Alright, so you get to see some putting now. I find it super accurate. So straight as can be. I know my last video you probably couldn't really see the bubbles on the screen from where I had it, showing the break, and also kind of hard to see my ball go. Should be a little easier. 6 inches uphill, it's 11 feet to my screen, 18 total. That's going to be short without a doubt. Just close and interesting, but short nonetheless. Hole 3, Wachusett Country Club. Closer view might actually let you see what I'm doing down there on the right as well. No, last video wouldn't really. I have to hold this one pretty straight. .126, up a little bit of a hill there. Head of the rough. Once again, another video, couldn't really see that, but you see now 89% power, 77% spin. So definitely sitting down. We'll give a little extra. So I took an extra club there. Generally goes 145 and still not enough. I swung a little too soft at it though, I think. So here's what I was talking about earlier. Awesome. Virtual Golf 2.0, you'll get all that trickle out. You wouldn't get that in the last one at all. Stop right in the middle of the tier. Doesn't feel awesome when it runs back a steep approach about 60 yards. Or make this chip more difficult like it just did, but it's realistic. That's what would have happened. So, let's see here. That one stopped, chipped it into the upslope. At least it stayed there. Nice straight look at it though. I did run it over the left edge of my cup. I have it set up center cup. So once again, pretty accurate there. What I actually did. And I know the gentleman on the forum was surprised to see this course on here. Thought it was pretty cool and asked if I could play a few holes on it. But that's not really rare. Virtual Golf 2.0 Trackman has multiple, it's got some big name courses for sure, but it's also got multiple courses like this where they got the right to reproduce it and just went with it in order to produce some volume of courses, I'm assuming. So there are several like this, some nice private courses from the US. Might be having to be pot. Yeah, 9 feet. Oh. So once again straight. J Wheels, you must make a lot of putts on these greens. So 4 inches down, my cup from here is about 10 feet. 9-foot putt. I won't try and leave this 2 feet short of my cup or anything, but it really shouldn't go past my cup. And I'm trying to put it dead center of my cup. If it goes in there, just kind of die in or just short dead center, I'd be surprised if it doesn't go in the hole. So a little aggressive. Oh. Definitely too hard, and that putt moved to the right. It broke more than I would have thought it would have. But the speed, how far I went past, that was pretty accurate from what I. So this is the whole. Jay Wheels was saying it's pretty cool. He said it goes way downhill. Par 5. I'm gonna watch this fly over. Yeah, I don't know how far it is to that, where it starts dropping down, but looks like with the right wind, which I just said on no wind, but in real life you could probably hit a very big ball here. I'm guessing it starts going down there on the 265 mark. So, try and hit one a little harder and have some fun on this hole. Ooh, nice, members bounce. Like that, almost got me down the hill. 225, way down. Hard 5 iron, I carry this 195, I'm not so sure if it'll get all the way there. Because of this downslope, or if I'm being crazy, I don't know. One way to find out. Same thing as the drive, tried to hit it too hard, hooked it. And in a little bit of trouble there now. So my screen height to the balance here is 9 feet. These sorts of shots where it says we're up 7 feet, I know if I put it in here, it will hit the bank. I know 7 feet is approximately here, so I know I gotta get it up there. That's how true to life this is. I just gotta figure out a way to make it stop. See if I get it up at least to where I said on the screen. I did, but I don't know. That checked pretty good. See the little trickle. 10 feet. These big sidewinders go like crazy. They'll keep running and running, even though that says only 3 inches downhill. I know this putt's gonna play lightning fast. Those bubbles are racing. Didn't quite get it up high enough, but I'll take that. So that's 5 at Wachusett Country Club. Probably butchering it. Just want to see the 6th hole. I know it's a par 3. I think that's fine. Everybody's seen lots. I was going to say if it's a big elevation change again, I want to play it for fun. But so that was first 5 holes at Wachusett. A couple different features I went with that time was the long comet. We'll see if people think that works better to watch this sort of stuff. and the bringing it up a little closer so you can see the bubbles on the green and some things a little better. Anyway, let me know what you want to see on this Trackman Virtual Golf 2 or the Performance Studio as far as the instruction aspect and the teaching aspect of it, or even the virtual practice area.